From Keene in the Shire, the Liberty Media capital of the world, this is Daryl W. Perry, host of FPP Radio News for Wednesday, October 18th, 2017. Silver is trading at $16.92 per ounce. Gold is valued at $1,278 per ounce. Bitcoin is trading at 3.2 cents, and the average price of Bitcoin is $5,311. Antiwar.com reports a late August U.S.-led raid against a Somali farming village sparked a lot of anger among surviving locals. Now, investigators believe resentment from that raid may have provoked a recent massive bombing attack in the Somali capital of Mogadishu. The Somali government initially claimed everyone killed in the farming village was a terrorist, but provincial officials confirmed almost immediately all of the victims were in fact civilians working in the farming area, some of them children. Moreover, the evidence was they were summarily executed. Somali investigators say that local tribal elders had called for revenge after the killings of the civilians and were particularly mad at the central government for spending so long denying anything had happened. They say it's possible that the Mogadishu attack, which killed over 300, was that revenge. There's been no claim of responsibility for the bombings as of yet, which is unusual if it was carried out by Al-Shabaab, as officials claim. The truck containing explosives was detonated remotely and parked near a fuel truck, which was also detonated. When you hear the word lobbyist, you probably think about greedy corporations, but not all lobbyists are the same. Some are fighting for the freedoms you hold dear. Liberty Lobby LLC is doing just that in New Hampshire, working hard to represent you, not some special interest group. You can help by going to libertylobby.info, where your contribution will give us the tools we need to ensure that your voice is heard. Visit libertylobby.info today to find out more. UPI reports a federal judge in Hawaii on Tuesday blocked much of the Trump administration's third attempt at a travel ban largely targeting Muslim-majority nations. The judicial order said the United States cannot block entry by people from 6 of the 8 countries: Chad, Iran, Libya, Somalia, Syria, and Yemen. The travel ban is still in place for some travelers from North Korea and Venezuela. Judge Derek K. Watson said the order plainly discriminates based on nationality, adding it suffers precisely from the same maladies as its predecessors. It lacks sufficient finding that the entry of more than 150 million nationals from 6 specific countries would be detrimental to the interest of the United States. A statement from the White House said the Department of Justice would defend the order. The American Civil Liberties Union and partner organizations in September sued to stop implementation of the order, which was announced on September 24th. U.S. officials said the 8 countries listed in the ban were unable or unwilling to provide information to the United States required to fully vet travelers. Federal judges blocked the first 2 versions of Trump's travel ban, and the Supreme Court was scheduled to hear arguments on the second ban in its new term. The High Court canceled the hearings after a third ban rendered the previous lawsuit moot. For over 40 years, Roberts & Roberts Brokerage has been a trusted source for buying and selling precious metals. Gold, silver, platinum, and palladium. They don't feed the banks. They're Bitcoin preferred and have removed the minimum purchase amount for all orders paid in the digital currency. Call Roberts & Roberts Brokerage today for knowledgeable advice on buying and selling precious metals and a forward-thinking approach to new technologies. 800-874-9760 or visit online at rrbi.co. Reuters reports the Chicago Department of Aviation has fired 2 security officials for their roles in the forcible removal of a passenger on a United Airlines flight in April, an incident that provoked international outrage. The firings were included in a report on the incident released on Tuesday by the Chicago Office of the Inspector General. Dr. David Dow, a 69-year-old physician, was hospitalized after aviation officers dragged him from a United Airlines plane to make space for 4 crew members on the flight from Chicago's O'Hare International Airport to Louisville, Kentucky. Videos of Dow being dragged down the aisle of the jet sparked public outcry. The report did not name the officers, but said one escalated a non-threatening situation into a physically violent one and said a second removed facts from one report. In addition to firing the 2 officers, the department issued 5-day suspensions to 2 others. Chicago aviation officials said the firings occurred in August. Service Employees International Union Local 73, which represents the aviation officers, has accused the aviation commissioner, Ginger Evans, of scapegoating the officers to divert attention away from mismanagement. This has been FPP Radio News, online at fppradio.com.